Yuki and John's Patreon birthday.
Okay.
Baby.
All right, so Yuki, we are just press and play on... I hope it's recording. Oh, we are recording.
Okay.
All right, well, so we're watching here, and I'll put this up a little bit
Right.
if I have the volume. Where the fuck is my remote control? Shit! Yuki, basically I'll explain it to you, and then I'll put up the volume in a second.
Yeah, it's a documentary having a baby.
A documentary about the miracle of life. The following film, The Miracle of Life, is about the process of human reproduction. Please use discretion when choosing to view the program.
It's a yeah.
Yuki, I had to watch this in high school,
Oh.
right? And it's all about procreation, about humans
Right.
coming into existence. Now, while I look for the remote control... Oh, there it is. Tell me what you know about procreation.
Well, I'm old enough to know, but when I was a kid, they don't teach you. In Japan, they don't show you this kind of stuff. I mean, when the girls about 9, 10 years old, all girl students go to the, stadium, and no guys, no boys. They explain, about the period.
Okay.
But that's about it, I mean, boy doesn't know, about the period thing once a month.
So they separate you, they put you in,
Right.
and then they start to teach you about your own bodies.
Right.
But do they teach you about, and then they teach you about the woman's body and the man's body, vice versa?
No, there's
They don't,
no,
just your own body?
No, there's no sex education in Japan. I don't know now.
I'm sorry, I
But
missed that part because I'm so flabbergasted that we're doing this. And okay, so basically, quickly to explain, The Miracle of Life is a Nova
Right, it's
special
yeah.
from I think the 70s that aired on PBS.
Oh, really? 70s?
Yeah, or 70s or early 80s, and it's all about humans fucking. And what happens inside the body in order for the sperms and the eggs to get neutralized in order to get fertilized?
No, in Japan there's no sex education. So when I don't know now, but when we grow up, I didn't know that.
So how did you learn?
Friends, friends.
So your friend was like, okay, what happens is you shoot the load into the woman and the sperm finds the egg and then the egg grows. That's how you learned?
Right, like even learning about the masturbation or those the magazine.
Right.
I mean, when I was growing up, first time you see the naked girl is like a Playboy magazine, Penthouse magazine.
Oh, so that's the first time you saw a naked woman?
Yeah, but in Japanese publication, there's no hair. It's just a topless.
Wait. You mean no hair? You mean no? Don't they pixelate?
Yeah, they fix it.
They pixelate so that you can't see it, but there is hair.
Right, but I mean we don't see the hair.
You can't see the pubic hair because it's all
Right.
blurred out.
So even that was 80s. I bought the Playboy magazine, Penthouse, or I forgot. I mean casually I put it in my bag. I was busted at the airport. They took it away because it's...
So they took your porn away.
Yeah.
So how's Yuki supposed to learn about the female body if they take the porn away?
Again, when you were in the junior high school or the friends tell you.
Oh my God! So your friends have basically sat you down and were like, first off,
Right,
Yuki,
because the school teacher or parents. Again, I don't know now, but back then, nobody talks about the sex. Nobody teach you about the sex. That was the Japanese way. Maybe China, Korea, same thing. It's Asian way.
So they just... Do you think they fear it, or they're just like, they'll learn on their own, who cares, they'll figure it out?
Right, it's a hidden subject. Nobody talks about it.
Okay, the hidden subject. Well, in my experience, so in, I want to say, like 6th grade, they split the boys and the girls. Boys went into one room, girls went into another. And a male teacher for the boys and a female teacher for the girls gave us like an hour lecture on the human body, sexual reproduction. For the girls, I guess they talked about menstruation.
Right.
For the guys, they talked about, the sperm and all that kind of stuff. And they sort of gave general information about how boys' bodies works and girls' bodies worked, and how pregnancy worked, and all that stuff. So we did get a health class. It wasn't like a full year or a full semester, but it was one lecture. And I guess they just wanted to get that shit out of the way. And we're like, okay, guys, this is how fucking works. Good luck. And that was it. Then, later on in my older high school year, a whole, series of lectures from, I think, biology class? Something like that. They gave us a bunch of guest lecturers who came in and taught us more and more and more about the human body until the finale was watching this.
Wow.
This was the special. And I'm telling you, it was like Def Comedy Jam in the room. Because I went to an all-boys Catholic school, and it was very sort of, uptight. You're not supposed to be too loose about it or whatever. But I think that they understood that a bunch of teenage boys watching something like this, you weren't going to be able to control them too much. So they sort of let us go and make some little comments and stuff that we wouldn't normally be able to make. Because it was a lot for us to take. And you'll see where this special goes. Because it goes to some areas. Let's just put it that way, Yuki. Okay. So right now I think they're explaining how... the fallopian tubes, all right? And it's some shit going down, and it's releasing an egg, right? From the fallopian tube up into those motherfucking, the area where the babies happen. So, and then... genetic material from both parents go through and then combine, and then the fucking baby starts to grow. That's crazy. Holy shit, they got footage from the inside. What is that? How do they shoot that? Is that special effects, or is that actual... There's some crazy...
Back then they had a camera inside?
I guess they were able to get some micro cameras up inside of, humans and see what's happening. That's crazy, Yuki. I think that's why this special was so groundbreaking. And why even in the 90s, maybe even still to this day, they still show it. Because look, that's real, Yuki. That's some real shit. They're showing some real microscopic footage.
There's nothing sexual about it. It's a science, like a medical...
Oh, no, this is completely clinical, this whole thing. They don't show the fucking, unfortunately. They should actually at least show, 3 minutes of the sex, right? Because you ever see, there's I guess modern cameras, you could put a small camera inside a vagina, and it lights it up, and you could see the penis going inside and outside of the canal. Right. That's some fucking...
that's what... they found my sister's, cancer.
From microscopic cameras?
Yeah.
Holy shit. That's the fucking crazy technology.
I know. It's so they don't even... Just like when you put in the ass, same thing, those... the camera is there.
The proctology exam?
Yeah. It's a new, technology. It's just different. From 30, 40 years ago.
Well, the groundbreaking fucking technology. That's one thing that I'm really impressed with humans. Human people, groups. They're fucking evil in terms of their nastiness or their, disparaging remarks, or they want to bring people down. But the fact that human beings are able to basically navigate the entire inner body and know what every single fucking thing is. They could send cameras into capillaries or veins or whatever. They're working on nanobots. That's the most impressive thing to me about human beings, is how they've dissected reality.
Right.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
Look at this fucking shit. They're showing actual footage of the inner conception.
Yeah.
These people should win all the awards, or should have. I hope they did. Maybe, I didn't read much about this.
Maybe they won the Academy for the best documentary.
They should. Let's look it up, because I'm sure that they have. They have to have won at least an Emmy, right?
Yeah, Emmy. Yeah.
And Nova was a great series.
Right.
The Miracle of Life with Yuki and John. The Miracle of Life, Nova. Oh, here it is, Nova. The Miracle of Life, 1983, Yuki.
Wow. 42 years ago.
Yeah. Only a 7.4? That deserves more than that. It doesn't have nominations or nothing. It says, Nova presents the first film ever made on the incredible chain of events which turns a sperm and an egg into a newborn baby. Amazing photographic techniques give the viewers the feeling of being reduced to the size of cells. Yuki. That's fucking groundbreaking, and the fact that this isn't, like, celebrated as one of the greatest documentaries of all time is ridiculous, right? Who narrates it? Anita Sangialo. Anita Sangialo.
Anita
Sangialo. Only 5 credits. She narrated Nova, and then she was acting in not a lot. I like her voice, Yuki. It's better than, like, you and me narrating. So now the egg is going in, and it drops down. The sperm meets the egg, it forces itself inside, and that lucky motherfucker starts to be born. Isn't it amazing how many sperm there are, Yuki, in each load?
I know, but only one make it, right?
Right. So you and me were one sperm, right?
Yeah.
And we won the race.
Right.
We won. We were the fastest swimmers. Every human on Earth, at one point in their life, was the fastest swimmer.
Right.
We won a race.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
It's crazy, yeah.
So basically all of us should win an Olympic medal for sperm swimming.
That's right, huh?
Yeah. That's only fair. I deserve a medal. You deserve a medal. You beat the other Japanese sperms.
Yeah, it could be, faster than the what's his name? Carl Lewis or Volt.
You were the Carl Lewis of sperm swimming.
Yeah.
You can.
Or Michael Phelps.
Yeah, you were the Michael. Okay, I'll say you were the Carl Lewis of sperm swimming, and I was the Michael Phelps of sperm swimming. But hey, we beat all the categories. Everybody's like talking shit about trans, women's sports, men's sports, but we all competed at one time in the sperm category.
Right.
So why can't we all compete against each other right now? That's the argument. Fucking. We all had a race when we were in the sperm sack. In the sperm, our father exploded into our mother in most cases.
Right.
And we had the fucking first original race sport. Sperm sports.
Sperms, yeah.
Yuki. Do you remember being a fetus, Yuki? Some people claim that they remember being in the womb.
I don't remember that.
I don't either, man. I don't remember anything pre 3.
Yeah, me neither. Maybe not even 3.
What's your first memories? Do you have any first recollections of when
I fell in the pool. I think I was 4 or 5.
You fell in a pool?
Yeah.
Did you know how to swim?
No, of course not.
Holy shit! And did somebody save you?
I think so. I was in the kindergarten, and I was looking into the pool. Then head is heavy, so we just same thing. I told you once, and I was in the beach, and then I fell into the pond because I was catching a crab or a fish or something, and then I cut the head.
Wait a second. So your head was so heavy as a kid that you just fucking went face first into a pool without control. You couldn't control your head.
Well, I mean, when you're a kid, your head is supposed to be heavier than the other part of the body,
Oh my god! You know what's funny is I knew how. I was really a good swimmer after my aunt tried to drown me, and that's how she taught me how to swim. Is basically she dragged me into the ocean and drowned me, essentially, and was like, "You're not coming out of the water until you know how to fucking swim." And then I was like, "All right, I gotta learn." And so I did, and After that, I knew how to swim like a fish. I was a great swimmer. I still am a great swimmer. I was able to stay underwater in my public pool here in Floral Park for 5 minutes at a time. I clocked it once. I held my breath for 5 minutes underwater when I was a kid. That's how good at swimming I got. I was on the swim team. Unfortunately, they put me in the butterfly stroke. You know what the butterfly is?
Butterfly.
It's the worst. I don't know how to do that, but they just were like, oh, John Brennan, put him in the fucking butterfly. I got 6th place every time out of 7.
Well, at least you're the last.
Yeah, that's true. But if it was a sperm race, I wouldn't have been born.
That's true.
So I wonder what kind of sperm swimming I was doing. Was I doing the breaststroke? Was I doing the freestyle?
Yeah.
But I remember I was a little kid in Brooklyn, and this was after my aunt drowned me to teach me how to swim at the beach. And I fell in the pool that my neighbors had in Brooklyn. For some reason, they had like an above-ground pool. But I knew how to swim. But this woman, dove in and, choked me and grabbed me to save me. And it made me choke on water more than if I had just gotten the fuck to the ladder and climbed out. And then she was like, yo, how can I drown? I was like, drown?
I can't see.
Bitch, I know how to swim. I just slipped into the water. And, I mean,
she
I didn't
could kill you, huh?
Well, she made it worse. I mean, if I had just, come up to the surface and started breathing and then reached for the ladder and got out, it wouldn't have been as bad. She should have waited 1 second and been like,
right.
Can he swim? But no, she had jumped in immediately, dove, and then choked me and instead of taking me to the ladder, she strangled me out of the pool up the side. You know how you can climb out the side?
Shit.
Yeah. So then I was choking, and she's like, you can't breathe. Yeah, I can't breathe because you're choking me, you psychopath. What the fuck are you doing? Don't you know I won my sperm swimming competition? You fuck. But yeah, every sperm, man, every sperm is sacred. You know that song from Monty Python?
No.
Every sperm is sacred.
Is that the real thing? I mean, I don't watch Monty Python. So.
From the Monty Python and the Meaning of Life, they have a song. Every sperm is
really?
sacred. It's one of the best things they ever did. There's a big musical number where they're singing about sperm.
No.
Oh,
I'm sorry. I really don't get the British.
But the Meaning of Life is a little different than the rest of the stuff. The Meaning of Life is their philosophical, existential movie.
That was combination for me.
No, I think you might get it more than, say, the sketches and stuff, because it's more about the general idea of what it's like to live. They have sketches about organ donating, they have sketches about the Grim Reaper, they have sketches about the sperm, and so it's about the experience of living life. More than the other movies that are weird, like the Holy Grail and stuff. They're funny to me, but I get how you could be impenetrable to you.
I'm sorry, no Monty Python. Is that the John Cleese? Or?
Yeah, that was their final movie. All of them were there for The Meaning of Life.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry.
Come on, Yuki. You gotta give it a shot, man. Well, either way, so sperms, man. Yeah, we all swam against everyone. We were swimming against women's sperm, men's sperm, trans man sperm, trans woman sperm, any kind of sperm. We were all in there. We were all the same, Yuki. And then the egg started, right? So what's the egg? Is the life begin at the sperm or the egg, or is it the combination of both?
I think combination of both.
Okay, so then I shouldn't feel guilty when I shoot a load when I'm masturbating and I kill all my children every single time.
Right.
Because there's billions, right? Well, how many? Let's see, how many sperm per load?
One jug of millions of them, right? And then when you have sex, only one make it to the destination, right?
That's right. Sometimes two, right?
Well, then that's twin, right?
Yes, or maybe multiple. A typical ejaculation contains between 30 million and 1.5 billion sperm.
Holy shit! Then only one make it, or two.
So we're one in a billion, Yuki. We are so amazing.
Yeah.
That we're 1 in a billion. And think about it. How many loads our fathers wasted
Right.
throughout the years that just either ended up on the ground in tissues, in somebody's throat. We were the one load that they shot that ended up inside of an egg. It's almost mathematically impossible.
Right.
Yuki, we are fucking special. Any human out there right now is a miracle.
Yeah, huh.
We're fucking miracles, Yuki. Some sources suggest a range of 40 million to 300 million sperm per millimeter, resulting in 80 million to 1.5 billion sperm per ejaculation.
Wow.
I feel bad for my sperm, man, because sometimes I do think about that after I do my dirty things. And I think about, like, they're just all slowly dying off. So basically 1 billion little swimmers are just slowly going.
I never thought about the dying, no.
Well, they are.
I know, but...
You know, protein, there's a lot of protein in sperm.
Right.
And somebody, there was a joke or something once, somebody said it's like going to an old boys Catholic school is like being on the Atkins diet. You swallow a lot of sperm.
Oh, really?
It's a bad joke.
Bad joke?
It basically means, yeah, you know what it means. It's dirty. It's filthy, Yuki.
Yeah.
But yeah, it really is an amazing thing. I mean, we are flesh and meat computers in a way. We are made up of all these different parts that come together and function, and when you take those parts apart, they don't function at all. You don't think so? We're like meat machines.
But they are not yet able to fertilize.
What do you mean meat machine?
We're meat machines. So, like, okay, for instance, right, you got my computer over there that's recording us.
Yeah.
And there's all the different pieces. There's the microprocessor,
Right,
the
right.
gigs, the keyboards, the fucking, you know, the little mouse, the whole thing, the
Right.
screen. So you put that thing together with all those parts, and it becomes a computer that's a working computer.
Right.
Functioning by electricity and all that.
Right.
We're very similar in our makeup as a human being. You take the fucking liver, which is like the microprocessor. You take the brain, which is like the fucking, the microchip or whatever. You take the fucking keyboard, which is our fingers. You take the whole thing, you put it all together, and we are basically the same thing as a meat machine.
Oh.
You don't think so?
No, yeah, that's the one.
What? Oh, look, the one. Okay, so right now there's one sperm. That's Yuki. Yuki is swimming. He's like,
Right.
I don't want to die. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. Why did my father do this? Oh, no. There's one ahead of it. It's like, holy shit. It's
That's
two.
John, yeah.
Yeah, that's me. That's me and Yuki swimming. Oh,
Nice.
Yuki just beat me. So now he's going. Now he's like, I want to be the best Yuki I could be. I want to be a production designer when I fucking impregnate this sperm.
Is loaded with the actual genetic
Oh.
information which will be
Oh, so it's loaded with the genetic information.
These are the strands of DNA.
See, that's what I mean, Yuki. That's why I feel like there is definitely intelligent design. I'm not saying it's a Christian God. I'm not saying it's a Muslim God. I'm not saying it's Jew. Whatever. All the religions, they are onto something because there is something
Into energy for the
that designed this. And whether or not it's a god or a force, whatever it might be that we can't even comprehend with our stupid, small, minuscule human minds, even though we're not that stupid, there is intelligent design in this universe that made all of this possible. This is basically some fucking technological shit that we can't even figure out. Look at okay, so
look at that.
that's all of us, like we're all clustered together, like where are we? Are we in a tissue? What's happening? Why are we stuck here? All the sperm, there's a clusterfuck. No, go forward. I want to be the one.
Yeah, try to be the one, yeah.
They're all trying to be the one. They're all fighting to survive, Yuki.
system does not function.
And they're trying to push through the egg wall. How do they do it? Do they bite? Do they say? They don't have teeth, right?
No, they don't have teeth, no. I
Looks
don't-
like Q-tips.
Yeah, huh. It's like the baby frog.
Tadpoles.
Yeah.
That's crazy, Yuki. We started it as tadpole sperm.
Is that so very many
Holy shit, look at all those, Yuki. That's not even, that's like millions.
Yeah.
tails like this one?
Holy shit, that one has 2 tails.
Some even have 3 tails.
3 tails. They're saying that sperms could have 3 tails.
In another common deformity, the heads of these sperm appear to be nearly severed from
Oh
their
my
tails.
God, the common deformities and everything. This is crazy.
We are God's creation then, huh?
Yeah, lunatics of God's creation. That's a song by Deicide, the heavy metal band.
Oh.
Oh, look at that one. That one has a flat head.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God. So, all right. So all these, some of them look like they're just, they don't know where they are or what they're doing. They're like, what am I here for?
Indicates the likelihood of
They're having existential crisis before they even impregnate this bitch.
most of these sperm deformities could have been caused by just a slight elevation in the temperature of the testicles.
Oh, Yuki. So if you bake your testicles, you get sperm
Environmental
deformities?
Conditions too often damage sperm production.
Oh my God. What do
You know, when you have an X-ray a lot,
Crowding,
Yeah.
you can't produce the sperm anymore.
smoking,
Oh, is that true?
Yeah, that's true. I know a couple of friends, you know, they broke knee because of the skiing. All of them doesn't have kids
Because they x-rayed their balls too many times.
Yeah, yeah.
But isn't that why they put the lead pouch or the lead blanket over you?
one or two is okay, but you know, if you do too many, it doesn't work. You know, just screw up the ball, so the ball can't produce the sperm.
Oh my God.
So when you have a leg or knee broke, and then you have a X-ray too many times,
Kills sperm.
forget about having a baby.
Oh God. I don't, Yuki, it's crazy. Like, you know, what about then people who suntan naked? If their balls get sunburned, does that kill sperms?
That I don't know. Maybe yes or maybe no. I don't.
Maybe no, maybe not. I think I don't know, Yuki. This is all very interesting. I don't remember this part of the special, but I don't know why they have a woman dancing. What does this have to do with sperm?
romantic love may initiate.
Oh, it's a metaphor for romantic love. Oh, there's a naked dude. Okay, so right now what we're seeing, for anybody who's not watching the video, you have a naked thing, a man and a naked woman,
Right.
and they're doing a dance like ballet. So it's a metaphor for fucking. So right now he's, you know...
Okay, now, but
And tenderness,
when you marry, you know, then
rituals of mating.
have a baby, that's like you know, making love, like so sounds like okay, you having very nice things.
Yeah.
When you say fuck, why so dirty?
Oh, it's because it's hot. You want to fuck. I want to fuck. But he's like, I want to make love. Sounds kind of, you know...
Because when you think about it, like you know, you if she's a slut or a bitch, you want her to, you know, blowjob or something, right? But you don't want to, you know, ask your girlfriend or wife
Throughout the body.
suck your. I mean, why is that? Is that the psychological thing or?
Yeah, because, like, you know what? When you don't know somebody and you're not, like, in love with them, you could degrade them because they're just another person or, like, an object to you or what. There's a great song by Ween, You're Just an Object to Me. And I think it's about a serial killer, but I think that also informs, like, romantic, in quotes, love, is that sometimes you view somebody as just like a masturbation tool. Sometimes when you fuck another person, it's just like masturbating with another body because you don't have any true feelings for that person. But then when you start to fall in love with somebody and respect
Right.
them as a person and they're actually your friend and your lover, then you don't want to degrade them because you respect them. You have a little bit of love for them, you know? And
But I mean, you still want to. Okay, remember you told me you met this girl and then she licked your ass.
yeah, I remember
Okay.
that. I'll never forget.
Can you ask your girlfriend or a wife to do that?
No, and I would never subject somebody to that ever again. A lot of people are like into ass play now.
Yeah.
I don't understand it from the point of view of somebody wanting to lick my ass because there's just no reason for it. It's not like I even enjoy it that much because when I do it, it's like I'm being tickled. Like I'm laughing. If somebody was to lick my, like Yuki, if I bent over right now and I spread my cheeks and you started tongue darting my asshole, I would start laughing like ha 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 ha, So it wouldn't be enjoyable. I would cackle like a witch.
and elongate.
We're recording this on Halloween, by the way, so this is quite...
Okay, so okay, two things is like, what if your girl
Hundreds of millions of wings
wants to do an ass?
expelled from
You think she would tell you, or
Yes,
she wouldn't tell you?
In my experience, Yuki, my limited experience,
its peak.
there were multiple women who liked that sort of thing.
Right.
And asked if I wanted to participate in terms of me receiving an ass licking or things like that. The girl who you mentioned just did it out of the blue. She literally pinned my knees to my fucking ears and started
Right.
eating my asshole like she was eating a vagina. Not to get too brutal on this Miracle of Life special, but
Right.
that's what happened. So it was a surprise to me. But if I had a conversation about it and a choice, I would have said, "No, I'm not into that.
So if she didn't suddenly do it,
I wouldn't have
you would
necessarily
say no?
did it. There was a couple of other times in my life where somebody was like, "Oh, you want to try it?" And it was before I had done it, or maybe I had done it and it was okay, and I did it. But at this time in my life, I'd rather do probably a dozen other things
Oh.
before
12 inches
that.
in a few seconds.
Just because I don't trust my asshole. It's where the poo-poo comes out of.
Right.
So I don't want somebody I love,
Vesicles
not to bring anybody's name into this, but I love Liz Schack.
the sperm as they pass
And she's my beloved, and we're monogamous. So I wouldn't put that upon her because it's such a rude thing to do. Come and kiss the part where my poo-poo comes out of? That's disgusting.
approaches the urethra.
But if somebody does like it, though.
Its total volume
To do it?
Yeah.
Then sorry, you got the wrong guy. You got the wrong guy. That's the thing, is like, just because everybody's obsessed with assholes now,
Yeah.
doesn't mean I have to be.
Right.
The main event for me is the vagina. The main event.
Okay.
I will lick
So-
a vagina,
so-
kiss it. I will go crazy on vagina. I will do anything you want on your vagina. I'll even
But
put
not the ass.
I'll put a candy cane up there if you want. But the ass. Okay, if it becomes a thing where somebody requested it,
is ejaculated.
I would do it for them. I would rather that because I could clean it. I can make
Right.
sure it's nice. Maybe put a little chocolate syrup, whatever, just to do a metaphor. But for the other way, to receive, I don't want to put someone through that. I have enough. I have too much respect for human beings.
Would you do it if your girl says, "Hey, can you fuck me in my ass?"
Absolutely, because there's ways that you can then clean,
Right.
prepare, and I've experienced those things. But I don't want to do vice versa, just out of respect for the human race. For my respect to others, I know what happens in the bathroom when I'm doing
Right.
what I'm doing, and it's just not right. It's just not correct. It's already bad enough that I'm on top of them, pumping away like a fucking barbarian, making all the noises that I make. I feel bad for them too. But hey, if they want to subject themselves to it, it's like you buy the ticket, take the ride, like Hunter S. Thompson said. But it's like, dude, I fucking, if you want it, great. But I just don't. There's a line in House Party. You ever see House Party with Kid and Play?
Yes.
There's a part where there's like they go into jail and the guy's trying to rape him,
Right.
and he starts rapping.
Yeah.
And I always remember the line. He goes, "There's a line on." He goes, "There's a sign on my ass that says do not enter." And that's just how I feel, because it's not like my cock is amazing. Okay, Yuki. Like, I'm just gonna straight up say it. I mean,
Okay.
there's a song by System of a Down where it's like, my cock is much bigger than yours, and he does this whole thing. It's a great song. It's called Cigaro. I always felt that way about my cock because it's always been such a pleasure to me from when I was really young to now. It's given me so much joy, my cock. So that's what I want to do. I want to give my
Enjoy
cock
life.
pleasure. Yeah.
So
This is the sound
it's a we're not animals, so like we should have a pleasure to do it, right?
Yeah.
For each other.
That's what I think. It's like we are lucky enough not only to have won the sperm race,
Right.
Yuki, but then we're lucky enough to be humans where we are able to comprehend with our intelligent minds that rubbing up on each other
Right.
and doing those things for each other feels good, and we could get like crazy.
Right.
that imagine if you're just like some frog or something, and you go, "Ugh," and
Right.
it's not enjoyable for them. They don't even know what they're doing half
Right.
the time. They understand, I guess, in like a basic way that you rub this, you put it in, you shoot the load, babies come. That's fine, but we are able to not only enjoy it, we're able to do it and not get pregnant if we do it with birth control condoms
Right.
safely, all that stuff. So why not just enjoy as much
Right.
possible fucking as you can as a human being?
See, that's the difference between a human being and the animal, right?
Yeah.
Because they don't enjoy this, right? They do the intercourse to produce the baby, right? I mean,
Right.
so that's the difference, like a making love and the intercourse or fucking.
Fucking yeah. And there are some animals, like I think that in the chimp family, they do favors for each other, like hand jobs and stuff
Right.
for food and things like that.
Right.
So there are certain animals who do understand the give and take of the sexual relationship.
Right.
But I mean, look at how fucking crazy it is that praying mantises fuck, and then the woman bites the head off the man.
Yeah, that's crazy. Or
Imagine
even
that
the
was
spiders.
human.
Yeah.
Or spiders. Yeah, imagine you're fucking. You have this beautiful woman
Right.
who's you're on top of you, and then you shoot your sperm, and then she goes just bites your fucking head off.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I wrote a short movie about that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was called Wet Love. In college, I was gonna shoot it, and then I made another movie. It was called Wet Love. It was these two people meet, man and a woman, and he's like, the guy goes, "I have a confession to make. I'm a really wet kisser." And she's like, "Okay, let's try it out." So when he starts to kiss her, I was gonna put a hose in the mouth, and so it like shot all over her face, so she's drenched, but she likes it. So they start to go on dates. So there's a scene where he blows her a kiss and she gets doused in water. So it was going to be a whole thing. And then at the end, right when they're going to actually fuck for the first time, because they've only been doing kissing and a little rubbing,
Right.
they're in a hotel or a motel room, and she says, "Now I have a confession to make to you." And he says, "What?" And she says, "I make love like a praying mantis." And he goes, "Well, you went through my wet kisses to get to this point, so let's try it out and see what happens."
Yeah.
So they fuck, and she bites his head off and kills him. And
Wow.
that's the end. That was gonna be my short movie in fucking
You should
college.
make that.
I might make it now, yeah,
Yeah.
if somebody doesn't fucking steal it. No, nobody will steal it because I'm fucking... You know what, Yuki? I'm gonna make that movie.
Yeah.
Wet Love.
Wet love, yeah.
Because not only is it wet because of the saliva, wet kisses, it's wet because of the blood at the end. And she can fucking eat the head and rub herself with the fucking...
It's like a good horror movie.
It's a good... Because it's like... I've always wanted to make a movie where it was one genre throughout the whole thing, and then the last scene was a different genre. So
Right.
say you're making a comedy, horror.
Yeah.
And it ends on... Or vice versa. You make horror, and then the last thing is a joke.
Right.
So let's do it, Yuki. You could production design Wet Love.
That's very interesting.
And we got to get a
Yeah.
real fucking special effects person to make
Yeah.
it disgusting, where her mouth
Right.
grows big and bites his head off and starts chewing the fucking skull.
Oh, that's scary.
It's scary, right?
Yeah.
Shit. One of my college professors is like, "This isn't the kind of movies that we want to make here." I was like,
Fuck them. Like they did, when I did my film in the school, he said, your movie is too violent. Like I said, look, sex, violence, and car crash. That's what the movie are making money,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
No,
What
they-
was what was violent about your movie? Car chase?
No, this blind guy is walking, and he witnessed the murder, but the killer didn't know he was blind, so he chased this blind guy and then killed him.
That's a good blind fury. Well, no, that's already a movie, but blind, that's good. That's good, Yuki.
So it's called the witness. So I think instead of eyewitness, since he's the blind, it's called the witness.
Wait, like the Harrison Ford movie?
Draw the egg from the ovary toward
There was a witness. There was eyewitness. Oh, eyewitness is a Sigourney Weaver movie.
there's Witness with the fucking Amish.
Right, that's the Harrison Ford movie, yeah.
But what is it called?
Eyewitness?
Eyewitness, but
This-
I-E-Y-E?
E-Y-E.
That's perfect.
But there was a movie called Eyewitness, Sigourney Weaver.
Like
and,
I as in me? I?
No, E-Y-E.
Oh, E-Y-E Witness. Oh my God, Liz Schack is here.
Hey, Liz Schack.
And she doesn't even understand what the fuck we're doing. This is amazing. This is amazing. Yeah, just walk in. Who cares? We're watching the Miracle of Life here.
Yeah, Miracle.
I know that you don't even want to understand. We got the camera going. We got the mics. And welcome home. We're watching
Yeah,
Sperm.
happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween!
Yeah, it's Halloween.
I haven't seen you in so long.
Liz is
I
saying
know.
hi. We got Sperms on in the background. We're gonna finish the Miracle of Life.
I was just
Come
listening
sit down.
To, Beware of the Blob.
But Liz was listening to Beware of the Blob. This is amazing. This is going to be a great Halloween. It's already great because I'm teaching Yuki about the miracle of sexual life. Not sexual in terms of like fucking, but...
6, 7.
Oh, I taught Yuki about 6, 7.
I don't know what that is,
We just learned about it.
and I don't want to know.
We don't know what it is either.
Here.
I missed you.
Yuki, Liz, join in the fucking fun. I'm going to have you record into my microphone.
Okay.
Perfect. So if you got anything to say, here, come over, sit over here. Because that mic is hot.
Okay.
But anyway, welcome home, Liz. Liz
Yeah,
got home
welcome
from
home.
from she's working
I'm working.
in the city,
Yes.
and that's kind of like getting fucked.
Yes. I had a confrontation today with the woman from the bathroom.
Oh, okay. So explain this because this is sort of like the Miracle of Life, where you have to fight.
Who's the woman?
I go to the gym in the morning.
Oh, okay.
And there was this woman, and she was filming in the locker room where I get
What?
change. I know that my reaction exactly. So apparently, I said something to the people at the gym, just like, "Are you allowed to film in here?" And they were like, "Nope." And I was like, "That's what I thought. Someone's filming." She had like a whole tripod with her phone. Whatever. I feel kind of bad now.
Why? You're not supposed to fucking. That's illegal.
Yeah.
You have to ask for permission to do that.
If you're filming in a bathroom,
Yeah.
you should have never been born.
Ah! So she comes up to me and she goes, "Hi," and I'm like, "Hi," and then I don't know why, I just was so nervous. I was like, "I like your coat," and she's like, "Thanks. Can I talk to you for a second?" And I was like, "Yeah," and then she goes, "I know you talked to the gym about me filming in the bathroom," and I was like, and I go, "Me?" I was so nervous and I was tired and stressed and I just put my Halloween witch makeup on for work. And she was like, "Well, I know it was you because you were the only person in the bathroom." And I was like, "Well, listen, I got nervous because I get naked in here and I don't want to be caught on camera being naked." And she's like, "When I make content, I always make sure not to have anybody else in the shot." And I said, I didn't know that. I don't know that. And she's like, "The next time you have a problem, come to me first."
No. See, this is a really selfish fucking woman.
Yeah.
And you should fucking force this issue. She shouldn't be filming in a public
right,
fucking
in the first
bathroom.
place, yeah.
Yeah, locker room.
A locker
Locker
room.
room, yeah.
Yep.
That's insane.
Right.
How could you possibly?
And she's like, "I didn't know that wasn't allowed."
Oh, bullshit.
This is talk about dictionary.com. They said that the 6-7 thing is like a form of societal brain rot. That woman is suffering from severe fucking brain rot to not think that filming in a public bathroom or a public locker room is wrong.
All right, you guys made me feel better because I felt like shit afterwards.
Yeah, I give her, words of 2025. I didn't know that.
Right. Ooh, that's good, Yuki.
Yeah, that should be the phrase of 2025. But I didn't know that. Everybody
Yuki,
plays
that's
dumb.
great.
You know what? Next time you should be like your content 6-7.
Yeah, 6, 7.
And how did I know you were making content? Like, she said that to me as if I was supposed to know that.
You know what you do? This is what you do, Liz. And this is how you stop these motherfuckers. Next time she's in the bathroom or the locker room, I keep saying bathroom, you secretly film her filming herself.
Right.
Then you anonymously, or I'll post it online and I'll tag, because there's a lot of like shame people who are like gym bros or gym womans who shame these type of people who film in gyms and think that they own the goddamn world. We send it to them and we say, this woman is filming herself in a public locker room. Her is blah, blah, blah. And they will fucking destroy her. No?
Because then I'm will get in trouble for taking
You
a
need
picture.
to stand up for yourself. Now, I know that you did stand up for yourself, but in my personal opinion, what she's done is so egregiously wrong, and the fact that she's playing stupid, that's like, oh, it's not acceptable that I'm filming in a place where people get naked?
With a tripod.
With a fucking tripod?
Yeah.
Who knows, like, if you're not looking and she turns the thing and goes, look at this bitch, or whatever the fuck she's gonna do. Like, people are sick.
And also, the phone, like the outside lens, was facing me.
Exactly.
Well, so, yeah.
The phones have 2 cameras. You cannot prove sometimes where the fucking person is filming if it's turned away. If she just presses one simple button and flips it around, suddenly your tits are out there for all to see. And then she sells it on clips for sale and makes money off of you. And that's fucking illegal.
Thanks, guys. That really almost ruined my day.
Did you ask to show you footage?
No, I was you know what? I was exhausted. I had a big day ahead of me. It's Halloween. I really just wanted to keep it short and sweet.
Don't let these fucking loser motherfuckers steamroll you in terms of when you're exactly right. You are exactly right to not want to have some piece of shit filming in a fucking
All I
locker room.
wanted is just for an employee to be like, you're not allowed to do that. I didn't want her to get kicked out or anything.
Wait, but now what? So she's like allowed to film?
No. They told her you're not allowed to film, and she just knew I was the one who told them.
Well, you know what's going to happen? This is my theory of what's going to happen now. You're going to become her new content person, and she's going to try to film you in the gym and be like, this is the dumb bitch who got me in trouble at the gym.
Please don't say that.
No, I'm just warning you that you have to be on guard for these are the kind of people you're dealing with in the world these days. And even though we're talking about the miracle of life,
Right.
It's not such a miracle when motherfuckers play dumb like that. It's a nightmare that she won the sperm race. It's a nightmare. No, it is. Like, fucking... Even though it's a miracle that we win the sperm race, all 3 of us are miracles, right? All humans are, in a way, a miracle.
Right.
That's why they call it the miracle of life. You won the sperm race. I won the sperm... Yuki, he's the Carl Lewis. I'm the Michael Phelps. What's another one?
Florence Joyner.
Florence Joyner of sperm swimming. So that's what's amazing about life. But that woman that you had the encounter with is the fucking Larry Bird of sperm swimming. And while she's good at basketball, she ain't good at life. Scum fuck.
Come fuck, yeah.
So be on the lookout, and if you see her pointing cameras your way, no joke, because this is what these people do now. I've seen enough of these stupid videos. You gotta fight back, and you can't let her win. And if she does get kicked out, that's just her own fault for being such a dumb
thing,
motherfucker.
Ugh, I wish I could take you guys with me to the gym.
Let's show her this video. Maybe she'll fucking realize that this is better content than she'll ever make. We're making the real shit, man. We're getting philosophical. We're getting catty. We're getting existential. We're talking about sex. Before you came, Liz, we were talking about sex. Because, this video is kind of about it.
Of course.
Have you ever seen this?
I saw it in 9th grade in health class.
Oh my god, you saw it in the school, huh?
So they showed it in school. I told you, Yuki, they showed us too, and we had like a Def Comedy Jam moment where everybody was like, ah! And you'll know why when we get to the Def Comedy Jam section.
Yeah, you guys aren't even there yet.
No, it's almost there. But how was your viewing? Did the kids in class kind of like respect it? Did they go nuts?
Like,
The guys were really uncomfortable and were laughing.
the boys
the whole
and
time.
girls so together?
Yeah. Well, in this, was it science or was it health?
It's a Nova.
No,
thing,
it must have been health. But they watched it too. And I remember them after they watched it in boys' health. They were like going nuts.
Yeah, we watched it and people went crazy for the climax of this movie. The climax of this movie is better than the original Star Wars in terms of a perfect climax, Yuki.
Those are fighting words.
If you thought that blowing up the Death Star was the best ending in movie history. Wait till you see the end of this fucking thing.
Oh my god.
So, oh look, it's growing. So, isn't that cute? I think it's cute. I don't care. I don't think it's ugly.
That's what I think sea monkeys look like.
Oh,
It's like a little fetus growing.
it's like octopus.
Look at the little hands. That's amazing. I think that's funny. Do you have any memories of the womb, Liz?
I know that when I go to sleep, I sleep with my fists.
Fist closed?
Yep, and I think it's because that's how I was in the womb.
Interesting.
Yeah.
But I almost died when I was born. I had poop stuck in my lungs.
What? Holy shit!
Yup.
Oh my god. Do tell. Explain.
So I guess when I was coming out, I moved in a way where I pooped because I was probably nervous.
Is that your own poop?
Yup. And it went...
Whose poop could it have been in the womb, Yuki?
So that's why, like, in the mom's poop, it's a different hole, so.
She made a detour. Okay, so that happens a lot. The fetus or the baby or whatever the fuck it is, it shits because it's like scared of what's happening.
Exactly, because I was a hashtag C-section, and I guess I got scared and pooped, and then it went in my feeding tube or whatever, and then I came out blue, and then I was in the hospital for like 10 days, and they didn't know if I was going to live, and they actually said if I was a boy, I probably would have died because I guess girl babies have a stronger chance. I don't know why.
Wow, you're lucky to be alive.
Lucky, yup.
You not only were you a miracle in the sperm race, you were a miracle in the shit lung department, and you overcame the first thing that you did in this life was overcome adversity.
I was scared from the jump.
Holy shit, that's crazy. I mean, I knew that story, but now hearing it while watching The Miracle of Life by Nova is fucking bizarre.
And my mom told me she went to a psychic before I was born, and she said, your baby wasn't going to come to this universe, but has decided to stay. Isn't that creepy?
You believe in that, Yuki?
No.
That's so specific, though.
That is so specific to say that your child doesn't want to come, but it's going to fight to live or whatever.
Did she predict something else too?
That's a really good question. I never asked my mom. We just left it at that. I'm gonna ask.
Yeah, because if she did again many times, I believe it. But if it's only one time, could be just bullshit. Then it was right. So yeah.
Yuki, I missed you.
Well, supposedly my mother and her three sisters, swear that a psychic saved my aunt's life because they all hired a psychic to like come and hang out at the house and like have fun. You could like hire them and everybody got their fucking fortunes read or whatever. And one of my aunts was not there. My mom's one of 5. She wasn't there, and they were showing pictures of all of the people so that she could go, oh, that one's this, that one's that. When she saw the picture of my aunt, the psychic said, she needs to get to the hospital ASAP. She has something wrong with her. Get it looked at. And they convinced my aunt to go, and it turned out she had ovarian cancer. Now, that's what 3 or 4 of my aunts claim about my 5th aunt with a psychic. I sort of believe that. I mean, I think it happened.
Right, but see, again, it's once to. I mean, it could be just by accident. I mean, then I would say, tell you one thing. Tell me which lottery ticket I buy and win. Then if she's right, I believe that.
It doesn't work that way, Yuki. You don't see lottery. You don't see money. You see life force.
Well, that's why he has a. Come on, that kind of stuff. I did that before. Like I once my mom took me somebody her friend, and then kind of I said he's gonna commit suicide, and he did. See, that could happen. The reason I said was...
wait, I think this is the big climax, Yuki. This is the Death Star. This is the end of Star Wars, but with Nova. All right, here we go.
Yuki was just getting deep.
Yeah, you were getting deep. I'm sorry to cut you off, but look, you're about to see the miracle of life, Yuki. This is where it happens.
She looks like a Gildanadra.
Oh my God! Okay, so what we're seeing here for anybody watching the audio is an actual hairy vagina with a baby coming out of it.
I thought they shave, no? It's so hairy.
This was the 70s or the 80s, Yuki. There was hair everywhere.
No, the
Look at
hospitals,
Look at the leak!
the hospitals usually shave you.
I guess they wanted to keep it on this one. Oh my God, what are they shoving the thing to... Right now, they're shoving something in a baby's throat. Oh my God, it's blue. Just like Liz.
That's insane.
Oh my God, they're dragging it out of the vagina. Okay, it's alive. Oh my God, Yuki. Oh, look at the umbilical cord. Oh my God.
And you do poop when you do it because you're pushing so hard usually.
They didn't show the poop. Maybe
Sometimes
they
you don't.
digital altered it. Or maybe they made sure she didn't have any in her. Wow. How did this woman agree to do this?
That's what I was wondering. What happened to her? What happened to the baby?
She starred in this and Stop 'Em My Mom Will Shoot as the third extra from the left.
When she has a baby, you're gonna be in the room?
Oh, when Liz? Yeah, I'll be there. Are you kidding me? Of course.
See, that doesn't happen in Japan. We don't have that custom.
You don't allow the men in the room?
No.
Really?
You're
Well,
not
your dad
supposed to.
wasn't in the room.
Yeah, my dad couldn't handle it, I guess. He claimed he couldn't handle it, so he went and he got a Nathan's hot dog and came back, and I was born. Well, that's it. Luckily, Liz came for the climax. Gave us that beautiful stories.
I'm glad I took the early train.
Holy shit.
The early train not only to this special, but also to life. Well, everybody remember, we are miracles. You won the sperm race. So all the times that you're trying to feel depressed about yourself, if some motherfucker's trying to film you in the locker room bathroom, just remember you're a miracle. And that, sometimes the big shit, the little shit, the nervousness, but fuck it. You won. And you're lucky to be here. Any final thoughts?
That was beautiful. Do you want to finish your story?
Our life is a miracle thing, It's a so you shouldn't waste. No suicide. We should live until we die. That's my thing.
Okay.
Don't
Liz,
kill yourself.
Anything?
I agree with Yuki, and you're right. The little things like possibly being filmed in the locker room or being confronted by a stranger about being filmed in the locker room on Halloween.
Bullshit. Yeah.
That's really bullshit. Yeah.
You don't think about the big picture of I'm lucky I even have a gym membership to begin with.
Right. You swam as fast as possible. You got to the egg. You burrowed in there. You grew. You got fucking squoze out of that vagina.
Right.
And then you had a beautiful life.
And then we all met each other.
And then we all met each other. We
That's
all
right.
sat here. We're about to hand out candy to children for Halloween. We're going to eat some pizza. It's going to be a great night. It's going to be a great life.
Yes.
Did John tell you what I'm being?
No.
A bald Peter Lorre. I'm putting the bald cap on. I know you love bald women.
Yeah.
She's going to be Peter Lorre from Mad Love.
Oh, okay.
All right, any final thoughts? There was a story. I'm sorry, I got so distracted from the hairy vagina that I had to alert you, Yuki. What was the final tally on that?
Well, our life it's a miracle. So yeah, it's amazing, But then sex is a beautiful thing. Yeah.
That's right. And if you
Then
want to
we
fuck,
should enjoy. Yeah.
fuck. If you want to suck.
Yeah.
And if you want to lick.
Yeah.
And if you want to stick,
Just
stick.
enjoy, take care of each other, then, that's a good thing. And then, respect the action. Yeah.
Action. And it's funny because right now, somehow a video about the unmade Tim Burton Superman came on, starring
Nicolas
Cage. And we're seeing pictures of the unused footage from the Nicolas Cage Superman.
I'm
so that's
not
a strange
buying
one.
Nicolas Cage Superman.
No, me neither.
He doesn't look right.
I'd like to see it.
I would have loved to have seen this movie, but, hey, whatever. All right, well, that's the Miracle of Life special, everybody.
Yes.
We thank you so much for joining us. Life is a miracle, and so are you.
Yes.
And we'll see you next time here at the...
Miracle John and Yuki podcast buffet.
Miracle Buffet.
Miracle Buffet.
Yuki and John's Patreon buffet.